My mother used to tell me that my father was an angel. I thought she was crazy until I saw him myself. I don't remember my mother ever being sane. From the moment I was born, the house was filled with her madness. The tattered curtains were never washed. The TV constantly played religious broadcasts, and there was an unsettling silence after her nightly sobbing. I was terrified of the cracked icon of the Virgin Mary, and I could swear she was watching me. My mother reeked of alcohol from morning till night. I never saw my father, and when I asked about him, she said with absolute certainty that he was a real angel, not just a good man. She repeated this with empty, lifeless eyes, a cigarette dangling from her cracked lips. I believed her when I was 5, but as I grew older, I stopped. In my teenage years, things got worse. I was hot-tempered and had a terrible relationship with my mother. I called her crazy and begged her to tell me the truth about my father. But she just screamed that he was an angel, holding a cracked rosary, saying he burned with light when he came to her and that I carried his sacred blood. Eventually, I stopped listening to her and moved out at 18. I worked hard, made new friends, and started drinking to understand my mother without becoming her. But I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was watching me. I felt protected, and strange things happened that made me think something was intervening. One night, my mother left me 11 voice messages, the last one saying, "He's coming for you. Your father, he came. Specifically for you." The next morning, I got a call from the hospital saying she was in the psychiatric ward. I went back to her house to collect her belongings and found a journal and a massive black feather. The walls were covered with bizarre symbols and a figure with wings drawn in blood. I started reading the journal, which described her attempts to summon angels and her interactions with my father. The last entry said she wouldn't let him take our son. I was terrified and left the house. I started having dreams about wings and a gaunt figure with glowing eyes that repeated my name. Electrical malfunctions happened, and objects moved on their own. I went to a priest who told me that the angel my mother described was not a messenger of love, but an ancient, terrifying being. He advised me to reject him, but it was too late. The dreams became reality, and I saw my father's face behind the curtain. When my mother died, I received a call, and I was hit with a mix of smells: burned feathers, meat, cinnamon, sulfur, and cut grass. I heard my mother's voice, saying my father was proud of me and that he would take me too. The TV turned on, showing static, and then a silhouette emerged with wings, just like in my dreams. It moved closer, and a hand emerged from the screen, reaching for me. I passed out and woke up on the bathroom floor in a pool of blood. My body started changing. I felt pain in my back as wings burst through my flesh. I heard whispers and prayers, and my father's voice telling me I was born for ascension. I stopped being afraid and accepted my fate. I see other angels now, and my mother is among them, crying with joy. I have seen the future where I shine with light like my father, and soon I will continue the bloodline. Amen.